love introducing, and whether it's a leadership workshop, if it's a retreat I'm doing, or an evening like tonight, it doesn't matter what the situation is, how ambiguous it is or not. We have three possible areas that we can find ourselves in terms of a decision we'd like to make about how we're going to manage that ambiguity. The first one in the middle you see is control. What that says is this ambiguity in the center of control? Which means, do I have control over it? So I'm going to go to the relationship spectrum, because a lot of us are here for that tonight. And my question is to say, well, what can I do if I want to attract a wonderful partner that's within my control, that will allow me not to be so nervous or anxious or have uncertainty? So when I'm able to look at what it is that's in my circle of control, I'm able actually to act on it, because I have full control over what I can do. And I know a lot of you being here tonight is a perfect example of being in control and making choices. You can also be in the circle of influence. What that means is that I may not have control over some of the things around me. Maybe there's a guy or someone out there that I'm looking at, but he's not looking at me. But if I'm in the circle of influence, I'm going to go to someone next to him that talks to him a lot and have them help me, right? So that's the influence. At work, it'll be a little different. If we look at the merger example I gave, in the control, we would start to be able to say, well, what are tasks, what are things that I'm going to have to merge and do with others that I can control, or my thoughts around it. And the influence could actually be going to your boss and saying, hey, I want to be on this task team that helps merge things, where you're not actually maybe in control of it all, but you can influence this ambiguity to help you manage it. The last one, the circle of choice, is when you really have absolutely no choice in the ambiguity. So sometimes decisions are, we're put into situations where we don't have a decision. The only thing we have in that circle of choice is how we're going to react.